Right, we're back for another
in the series
Euro Adventures.
Five things.
This time, 5 things we've brought with us
that we didn't really need to bring with us, and we won't bring with us next time. Although I'm not sure about one of them. Anyway, let's go. Coming in at number 5. What is number 5?
I apologise to my mum.
Sorry, Margaret. This is really my fault.
Jigsaws.
Now, I had wanted to bring some jigsaws to while away the dark nights in the van, to keep me occupied, stop my mind from wandering, because I can get a bit anxious and low at times.
One, there isn't dark nights.
Yeah.
It's just been...
It doesn't get dark till 9. It's now about 8:15, and it's still light out there. So you can hear Scrappy whinging in the background. Let me get
it's quarter past 8 now, and it's not even... It's not touching darkness. We've just been out with the dogs. Number 2 is...
Hang on.
No.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Number 2 is we haven't got the space either. We bought a roll mat, and sort of the roll mat will fit on our table, which is great.
Well, it will just fit on the table, so the jigsaw will be on the table. There's nowhere to put the bit pieces, and then it's just too problematic, so we've not actually used it. And I think I borrowed 4 jigsaw.
We started one.
We did start one, but that was at my mum's before we left.
And
so we bought 4 kind of quite big boxes with us, all taking up room in the boot unnecessarily. So, yeah, I don't think we'd bring them again. Although, you never know. And that's the basis of how we packed, really, and the you never know. There's Scrappy's.
Oh, you can probably see the top of Scrappy's head there.
Yeah.
Right, so
coming in at number 4
is...
Yeah, this is my one, actually. It's my makeup bag. I don't know where I thought I was going or what I thought I was going to be doing. I do take it everywhere with me, including to work, in my big bag, actually, which is another thing which I didn't need to bring with me, my big handbag. And I don't need makeup. I mean, you might think I need makeup, and if you do, come and have a word with me about your women's oppression. But I don't wake up in the morning and put on foundation, etc., like I might do when I go to work. I might not do it when I get back, actually, but that's just not something that I do. And it's only a small bag, but it is, I know where it is. It's taken up some space.
Yeah, I know where it is as well. It's up there.
It's not. It's up there.
No, it's not.
Have you moved it?
No, I've not moved it. It's up there. It's up there behind your cigarette, behind your tobacco. There you go.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
So
that's so. Let me just explain. That is the signature tune or thereabouts to the BBC Top 40 Countdown.
And even if you do know it, you might not recognise it.
Yeah.
But
from I don't know whether they still use it, but certainly from when I was growing up, that was the theme tune they used. So
in the 60s.
I wasn't growing up in the 60s.
Oh,
I
right,
was barely born in the 60s. I was born in 1966. Same year as Eric Cantona, Eric the King. Coming in number 3
is
dog toys.
We brought a box of dog toys.
Quite a big box, a crate of dog toys, including this massive rope.
It's not been out.
various like things that dogs like to play with.
We have actually got some things that are that's in the boot. We've got some things that are actually inside the van, in with the dog food, and
dogs don't.
They're not interested.
They're not interested. Occasionally, Scrappy likes a bit of a cuddle with this. one of the cushions.
But
It's quite a good cushion because it sort of supports my
but
back.
they're outside all the time, so
Yeah,
it's,
and you know, they're playing in the sea and in lakes and with stones and sticks, and Scrappy's rolling around in dead fish, and you know, who wants to play with a crappy, you know, £2 toy from, you know,
balls is the only thing that they'll chase.
I thought you were saying it was balls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
So, yeah.
that's the only thing that we've brought. That
And we have to limit the number
with.
of balls because they don't play nicely with balls. These two.
Yeah, it's
These three.
They destroy them, don't they?
Yeah, they do. So again, crying. Scrappy.
Well,
Should we just leave her there?
yeah.
Do 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 do. By the way, the reason that we're doing a shorter, like less chatty countdown is because Dominic Hinshelwood, an old school friend of mine, complained that we rattled on for too long.
I think Babs sort of inferred that, didn't she, as well?
Yeah, Babs did as well. Thanks, Babs. Thanks, Dom.
So. Number two. No, you have to keep doing it. So number two is.
What's number two? I can't see.
Flask.
Ah, yeah, the hot water flask.
Well, that's a flask.
Flask.
And thermal cups.
See, I was born and brought up in London.
So
and Si was born and brought up in Manchester.
So
hang on.
So we brought flasks and thermal cups.
I need to explain this flasks and flask things for people who don't know. We've got slightly different accents.
Flask.
It's a flask.
It's a flask.
It's a flask.
Exactly the same thing. It's a flask. Anyway, we don't use it.
No, and again, the thinking behind it was that we often overboil water in the kettle. We put too much water in, and instead of throwing the water away, limited in resources we are, we thought we'd put it in a flask and use it later. Haven't done it.
It's never happened.
It's never happened.
Yeah, so it's.
Excuse me while I get the dog. Scrappy.
Yeah.
Come on, darling.
It's been, and it's something we have to move every time because it's stored. In the same locker as the toilet, so anytime we get the toilet out, we end up moving it.
Yeah, so
we wouldn't bother.
Somebody would. So Scrappy has been. Oh. She's not very happy, Scrappy. Anyway, so I think we might need to do the rest of this with her on my lap.
So.
Yes, so we wouldn't have bought the flask. We also had a couple of cups as well, so kind of thermal cups that you kind of use maybe to keep things warm when you're driving, but we don't use those either. So what happens every time we move get the toilet out? Stop looking bored and off in another direction. So every time.
Well, I've done it, but we've done the cups and flasks, and then you've come
done
back
cups already?
and you've come back and started again.
The cups.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay, so. Do 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 do. And number 5. No, we have to do this. No,
number 1.
No, we're counting down. Coming at number 5 was the jigsaws. At number 4, the makeup bags. At number 3,
stop it.
The dog toys. At number 2, flask and cups, and coming in at this week's number 1,
it's not just this week's number
1. Is the cushions and throws. We've got thousands. Si?
Yeah.
If you just stop talking.
No. See, even the dogs agree.
We've got loads of cushions. They look nice, but they're really. We move them from the sofa to the bed, from the bed to the sofa, and you know they look nice, which is why we bought them. Some came with the van, but. And also we were going to use them because of my bad back, it helps me sit down and have cushions to support me.
If you used all these cushions, you'd have a bad back.
I can't sit here any length of time anyway because of my back, so I'm either kind of sitting eating food, lying down, or we're out and about, aren't we?
And throws.
Throws, again, very pretty. They can add warmth. if you're in colder climes, but quite frankly, we don't need warmth at the moment. We've got a warm quilt and a
summer quilt.
and I'm so it sounds like we're strangling her. You can see no hands. We're not touching her at all. Coming at number one, things we wouldn't have bought. The dog. There's a Scooby down. Get down. Get down.
There's a snack-sized dog
Sit.
outside.
Scooby, sit. Good boy.
Never work with animals or children or two animals.
And Simon. So that's our top 5 things that we wouldn't have brought with us had we really thought about it to any greater extent.
So, if you've got anything else, subjects you would like us to do,
let us know.
Yeah.
Please also give us a thumbs up.
Down there.
Yeah, subscribe.
No, it's down. The thumbs up or down there.
Yeah, thumbs up. And
If you didn't like it, just don't do anything.
Yeah.
But if you did like it, give it a thumbs up.
Comment on what you would have brought with you, or sorry, things that you wouldn't have brought with you. Please tell us any of the top 5s you'd like to do, and if you
subscribe and
yeah, tell your friends and
watch the other video, which will be it'll be either here or there, whichever one the subscribe one isn't.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.